I'm sorry.
Well, yes. Just don't let it happen again. Hello, guys, and welcome back to some more Dragon Age Origins. Alright, Morrigan. Wait, no, I spoke with Morrigan. I spoke a little to Alistair. Let's talk to little Liana. I actually haven't spoken to her at all.
Yes,
What do you know of this place?
Lothering. I think it started as a settlement by the river, and then grew when it became the place where two roads met. There are always people in Lothering, but many are just passing through.
Okay, let's talk about something else then.
Yes?
Yes. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
Indeed you are. So what would someone like you be doing in Lothering's chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
A priest. You know, a beautiful, charming woman like yourself. Sure, let's go with that one.
And there were no beautiful, charming women in the cloisters, you think? You would be wrong. There were many lovely young initiates in the Lothering cloister, all of them chaste and virtuous. It added to their mystique, because then they were forbidden, and forbidden fruit is the sweeter, no?
That is funny. So if I hit on her, then that is forbidden. So should I just keep going? Should I go with, what about your fruit? Isn't forbidden?
My fruit? Well, it is not technically forbidden, but it's not freely given either. Not everyone gets a bite. I can't believe I'm having this conversation. But no, I did not take vows. The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
What is affirmed?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
And what did you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
She approves. Alright, interesting. But I did have more questions though. I just wanted to joke around a little bit. I actually wanted information on you.
Something you need?
I'd like to talk about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
And why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
And what happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
And do you remember nothing of your mother?
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dry flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andraste's Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
What's with you and just moving on? I wanted to ask more questions.
Yes? Something you need?
Don't worry, Alistair is next. He's also gonna get a bunch of questions, and I hope he doesn't just go out of the conversation like she does.
Yes? What's on your mind?
I heard that in Orlais, minstrels are often spies? What? No. But no, I haven't. Why did my character just make that up? You were a traveling minstrel. Do you have any tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
You know any Ferelden legends?
I know one. told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
I met Flameth in the Cork Wilds.
Are you sure? Was she the Flemeth of legend? Flemeth, the devourer of men? Flemeth, mother of witches? Flemeth, demon-touched, who dwells in the mists?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was her. Yeah. He didn't really introduce herself as much, as such.
Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with
Oh.
talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
I'm sorry about that. Now when your mom comes sneaking up on you in the back. Oh well. If she catches you, I don't know about that, but I'm gonna pause right here. I'm gonna be right back because I'm gonna have to eat food, even though it's very early to eat food. It's so weird. Anyway, I'll be back. All right, super duper sorry about that. I didn't know my mom was gonna sneak up on me and scare me with knowledge of food. Between us, she's very impatient, and she only just made the food 5 minutes before, and she sent me an SMS to prove it. So yeah. But Flemeth was once beautiful.
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Highever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
Oh, the blood thickens. What happened then?
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasen tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her.
Oh, that's
But
bad.
when Flemeth and Osen entered Highever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many chastened men, and with their help begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
Alright, interesting. Well, tell me about the Darkspawn then.
Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin, and it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
Okay, that is once again very, very interesting. Know any stories from Olay?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Olay.
Sure, go ahead.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
Very strong. Okay, continue, please.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
You win the tourney? Did you win?
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the grand melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
Oh, well, I was hoping for, a happy ending.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Olay so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
Well, then she's not as good as they said she was. The Darkspawn, there was another story I wanted to hear. No, let's move on. Let's not talk about more stories here. What are you looking at? Hello? You want anything?
I thought there would be soldiers here, or at least a place to hide.
I mean, there is. It's pretty safe. Considering, if you forget about the bandits and some people being sick and there being overcrowded people, it's a lot of stuff.
What do you need?
All right, I want to talk about Duncan.
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
I decided you might need to talk.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry.
Well, yes. Just don't let it happen again. I'm technically the, well, he's my senior, so I'm like below him in the ranks, so that's fine, I guess. No harm done. Well, there's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
Well, what about the other Grey Wardens?
I don't know. I have no idea what the Grey Wardens do for their... when they fall in battle. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
No, not really. Not since I went to the tower.
That must have felt a lot like when I got sent to the Chantry. You mages don't even get a say in the matter after all. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Well, anytime, buddy. I don't know, can you be gay in this game? I mean, just a thought. That's kind of impressive since this was made in, I think, 2008. Wasn't a big thing back then, at least I like to think so. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Alright, let's see. Who? I think I've spoken with all of them. So let's move it on. I kind of want to walk with Hugo the dog. Oh, it's a chicken. Can I talk to it? No. Okay, so what is my objective right now? Do I need to do something specific? So I need to deliver the letters of conscription to all 3 conscripts. Okay. Bandits on the road. Deal with the bandits taking advantage of travelers. Bandits to set up barricade on the road. So I need to kill those guys. Held the Chantry. You came across the Chantry's spot of lothering. Yeah, so I want to kill the guys out there, but I can't really kill them though. Then there's find a way to freeze Sten. I don't know where the revered mother is at. The revered mother.
I'm wondering, Morrigan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
That's what I
Attempting to
believe
impose
anyway.
Order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Hey, why is this so rude? Look through the rubble to find the greenstone? Oh, full inventory. Something I can use? I don't think so. I don't really need a greenstone, do I? What would I use it for anyway? Golden scythe. I mean, I would gladly give the gift to someone. Gifts can be so... Oh, if I give... This looks like something she would enjoy. The, How do I give gifts? Can I give you a gift?
What do you wish of me?
No, I'd like to give you something. Is there no way I can give a gift? I don't need that. How do I do that? Teach me your ways. This one. Inspect, destroy. Apparently I can't even gift yet. He's bleeding. This is because he was beaten so many times. Has to be.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Oh, there we go. Ah, so this is the meter. The approval one. High approval provides combat bonuses and possible romance options. While low approval may lead to a party member deserting you? Okay, I need to be aware of that then. I didn't realize it was that bad. Dang. I don't need that stuff right now anyway. Where can I find this mother of yours? Has to be in here then. Anyone inside? I would like to talk.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Oh, whatever you say. Oh, Sir Brian, I actually need to talk to you.
Yes? Who might you be?
I am nobody of importance. I mean, I guess I have to tell him I'm a Grey Warden sometime, otherwise I can't get help from him. If he thinks I'm a random stranger, he can't help me. If I say I'm a Grey Warden, he might turn me in. So, I mean, I might as well tell him I'm a Grey Warden. So, I'm the Grey Warden Sharam.
I see. I am Sir Bryant, commander of the Lothering Templars. Tan Logain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
Well, the Grey Wardens did no such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tan claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
And you do know that I'm a mage, right?
As am I.
I have no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn.
Okay, well that's good. So how do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Where would I find the revered mother?
In her study, no doubt. Preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Am I the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tan Logain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Oh boy, that sounds bad. Tell me about something else.
If the matter is important, certainly.
It is very important. What can you tell me about the imprisoned Kunari?
I was there at the farmhold. The beast stood there, wet with the blood of the children. He didn't even deny slaughtering them. The revered mother ordered him caged. She has more mercy than I do. But perhaps she is right, and the Maker has love for all his creations, even the Kunari.
Is there a way he could be released?
You can ask the revered mother. I say let him rot until the Darkspawn claim him.
I love how he wasn't really angry at me for asking that. Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tan Logain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
And King Kalen had no heir?
None that we know of. Tean Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
Alright, fine. I got nothing else to ask.
Now, unless there's something else you need.
Things seem very dire in the village. It's not something I need, but anyway, here you go.
They are. With the Ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the Horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I am needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Well, I need some information, I guess.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Never mind. I have nothing else to ask.
Now, unless there's something else you need.
Oh, it's gonna be an endless circle. Is there any other help you can offer?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
I can't carry anything either, so about those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off?
They robbed me of the man compensation. No, I don't need that. They're still there, last I saw.
I will not let them take any more advantage of this catastrophe. Several, those fool bandits have returned. Take some men and drive them off and see if you can't capture that leader of theirs this time.
As you command, Sir Bryant.
Now, unless there's something else you need.
Oh, never mind. I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
Well, thank you. Great, cool. Anyone else I can talk to in here? Nope. So Donald? Oh, okay, interesting. But that will also have to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, click that like button. If you want to see more from me, search for 8000 with the subscribe button. And I hope to see you in the next one. And as always, stay awesome.